Guys, Jordan here with Coldlytics, and today I'm going to show you how to find the best physical therapist leads with our Coldlytics targeting. So let's get into it. So first, I'm going to start by selecting small businesses, and today we're going to do Denver, Colorado. I'm going to click that. I feel like a lot of people run in Denver, so I feel like there'd be a lot of great physical therapists here. And Denver is a pretty big area, so I'm actually just going to bring the radius up to 30 here before I lock it in. I'm gonna hit next. Industries, I want physical therapists. You could do physical therapists or physical therapies. It doesn't really make a difference. But with our new Coldlytics 2.0, you can see that we have the sanity check here. So you can actually click into these websites to give a sense of the type of leads you'd be receiving. So I'm just gonna add this and I'm gonna hit next. And I want owners and founders, and I want not middle management, my apologies, owners and founders and directors and executives. This way, if the owners also have like a C-suite title, it'll cover for that case as well. So I'm going to hit next to lock this in, and we're going to move on to the filters. The first one I'm going to do, which I always like to do, is I want Google reviews. And I'm going to ignore the count, but for the score, I want to set it between a 3 and a 5, as that tells us that these companies have a good reputation and that they're good to the people they work with. So if you're selling to a company like that, it will also be good for you, which is the benefit in filtering by the Google reviews. So I'm going to hit next to lock this in. And we could take this two ways, honestly. I'm going to take this from the perspective as I'm a digital marketer and I'm looking for physiotherapists to sell to. So in this case, I'm going to go in and I actually want to see if they have ad pixels on their website, which is a great sign that they're willing to work with digital marketing agencies. So I'm going to do advertises on Facebook. I'm going to do advertises on Google, and I'm going to do advertises on LinkedIn, but I'm going to set this to an or condition. So so it can be, if they advertise on Facebook and Google, but not LinkedIn, it's not going to negate this lead from being included in the lead sheet. So I'm just going to make sure I select yes to all of these, and I'm going to hit next to lock this in. I'm going to add one more filter here today, and it's going to be in, again, under firmographics. And we're going to go to Google Search Maps positions, and I want to target companies between a 6 and a 12, because if I'm a digital marketer and I'm looking for physiotherapists to help increase their SEO, if you're already positions 1 to 5, you probably already have a pretty good digital marketing team behind you. So we want to look for these companies that still have, that have a reputation. Use some help from a digital marketing agency, which causes us to be a great metric to help filter those companies. So I'm gonna hit next to lock this in, and then I'm gonna go to the deliver step, and I'm honestly gonna include all this information as I am a digital marketer here, and all this is really useful. So LinkedIn profile, we have our Google review count, Google review score, we have our GMB profile and GMB claimed. We have the company's Instagram profile, basically just to gauge, like, how much help could they need, because the more help they need, it just means that they're going to be a better client and more willing to work with you. So especially since we also added these Google Maps search position filters. um yeah, and again, another big one is these ad pixels and the Google Analytics as well. So I'm gonna hit next and lock all of that in. I'm gonna finish this here, and make sure to name your tasks before you submit them. So I get my physical therapist in Denver, and just before you launch, save a draft in case something happens with a task that you have to cancel it or something. You're not starting from scratch. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna launch this task, which takes us back to our task overview. As you can see, physical therapy in Denver, it's allocating, and it should take about 24 hours to receive these leads. And with that, I hope you guys find success in targeting your physical therapist in Denver.